Right, can you say hello?
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome to our day. Dixie's just made her do a 360 roll by pushing her over. They've deflated the bed. Oh crap. Thanks, babe. Oh, that reminded me of a scene from The Lion King. Yeah.
Keep playing.
Okay. Food was good, Mummy. Mummy, do we need a wheeze?
Yeah.
I'm Gizmo and I'm eating my home from the inside out. Well, I was. I'm not now. Because Mummy zoomed in on me. Well, hi people.
Huh?
I'm just on the vlog a minute.
Oh, okay.
If you can't see. My cool. My eyes are a bit like watery and God knows what else. I was just here watching like YouTube, Tiff and Carrie, and suddenly I just felt really sick. I was just drinking my coffee. I mean, I've taken a sumatriptan because my head was like I could feel pressure building up, but it wasn't a full-on migraine. Like, I wouldn't even say it was a headache. And I was just sat here drinking my coffee, like I said, watching Tiff and Carrie, and then suddenly I was like, I'm gonna be sick. And at that point, like, I could feel it coming up. Well, I say feel it coming up. I'll explain that in a minute. And I'm trying to tell Soph, but I couldn't get the words out. And our sick bucket's upstairs. Gizmo's out. So to try and rush up the stairs to get that, it was not possible. So Soph's in the middle of cooking our tea, so she gave me like an empty food pot. But after that little bit of sickness, I feel fine now. I literally, like, you can, like, my face is all red and everything, but I legitimately feel like I don't know where that came from. The only thing I could think of is the whole gastroparesis stuff.
Yeah, but I don't know.
Which brings me on to say the reason why I said about kind of being sick is because I've got gastroparesis, but I've also had a Nissan fundoplication surgery, which basically you get part of your stomach and it wraps around the tube that food goes up and down. Because of my EDS and muscular dystrophy, the little sphincter that sits above your stomach that opens and closes when food goes in and out, I didn't have a sphincter at all. So the reflux I was having, it was really bad. I think I had, in 24 hours, I had 53 episodes. Only 20 of those I was noticing. The others were just silent reflux. And it was burning my lungs, which is why I had the Nissan fundoplication surgery to stop all that. No. And
Can you jump down a minute, baby girl?
since that surgery, the whole idea is that you shouldn't be able to be sick because stuff shouldn't be able to come back up. Now, I've been able to be sick. Even like 10 days after surgery, I was still being sick. And some days I can be really, really sick. And other days I can be like I just did then. But we're confused as to what the hell just happened. Like it just doesn't, it logically just doesn't make sense.
Just so you're aware, this jumper that's behind me, there's a Dixie under that.
Oh.
Yeah.
So I'm going to try and have some food to see if it might be hunger.
She'll see.
I'm going to take an anti-sickness as well. But I'm legit baffled.
Yeah.
Completely.
What that's all about.
It could also be the fact that I've done some tidying and my body doesn't like that.
Yeah, but usually that would make your head worse before like any sickness would come into it even. Very weird.
And like normally when I'm sick and I've got a migraine, every time I'm sick, the pressure that's in your head just amplifies like by 100. I don't even have that. I've got the pressure in my head, but I don't have the whole amplification of it. It's just legit very strange. And I'm very confused. So
yeah,
let's see if I can eat something with an anti-sickness tablet just in case. Crazy. Hi guys. I just want to apologise to everybody. I've been really unwell the last 24 hours since that last clip. And Sophie and I have worked out that it's the new antibiotic that I'm on. My body's really not agreed with it. My skin has been on fire. I've been sick. Massive migraine. Just really, really poorly. Didn't have last night's dose or this morning's. And I'm only just managed to pick up the camera now and it's late, like early evening now. So I've pretty much, other than going for a wee, I've been laid in bed the whole time. I got up to bed early evening last night, so it's been basically 24 hours. It's been quite a challenge because Soph's been with her dad, mum and dad today, because he had his PIP assessment and he struggles with driving, so she's taken her mum and dad there, just like we take them to many appointments, but that's okay. Soph's mum asked if I'm going to be okay if she took them, and Sophie and I both agreed that it'll be okay. I'm going to stay in bed, and this PIP assessment was more important than me, and yeah, thankfully, so thankful that Our back door key is a fob, so I've not had to get out of bed to let the girls out for a wee. And I'm so thankful as well that Alba comes up and tells us wherever we are, she comes and tells us she needs a wee. It's literally, they are the best. Like, Dixie's there, Alba's here. They've not left me all day. They are bloody amazing. So yeah, bit of a rough 24 hours. Praying the next 24 hours is massively better, but we'll let you know. So the vlogs, this is probably up a few days after I've said this, which is huge apologies. Soph struggles with the editing of videos, so I do them all. So when it gets to me being like this, the vlogs are going to be up a little bit late. So yeah, we shall see. But we'll keep you updated on how I'm doing. But for now, I'm going back to sleep.
Hi guys. So Charlie woke up this morning feeling really unwell. We think it might be because of her new antibiotics that she's on. She's been on them before, but last time they made her ill for like a week and then she was okay, but they've made her really bad. She only had one day and she was really bad, and we think that's why she was sick yesterday. But yeah, so she's at home, fast asleep, all day, just trying to recover. And today my dad has got his PIP assessment. So I'm currently stood in the hallway and there's really beautifully hand-drawn pictures opposite me, so I'm going to flip the camera around in a minute and I'll show you guys. But they're really beautiful. But yeah, so I'm just waiting for Mum and Dad to finish in their appointment and then we shall see. We will be, hopefully, going to Vauxhall because I need to get top up of our AdBlue for the car. Because it didn't bing at me, but a little light popped up on the dash that said, and when I googled it, it then said, you can't go any faster than 50 miles an hour. So yeah, so we need to get that done so that I can actually drive properly in my car. But anyway, yeah, I'll flip the camera around now and then I'll show you the beautiful hand-drawn pictures. This is the kind of drawing I like to do, but I've never done drawings that successfully like this. I do just like doing line drawings. But anyway, I'll show you.
The girls are so confused. Soph's come home, but she went out the front door because of me being poorly. But obviously we always come in and out the back door. Alba's out there on my chair. Can I just say shout out to me for being downstairs? My back was hurting too much laying down on bed, so I figured I'd give it a shot being downstairs. She's so confused. Girls. Dixie. Dixie. Yeah, go for it. Dixie. They were so confused when they first heard you.
Jeez. Ah, your nails. Ow, will you take them? Oh.
When they first heard you, they both went running to the back door.
Oh no, is that what happened? Yeah. Oh, your nails.
It's because they've just been cut. Good morning. So, it is now Tuesday. This started on Sunday, and I'm just picking up the camera to document what it is. Apologies, the vlog's still going to be late, but whatever it is now is affecting my lungs. As you can see, that my lips are extremely blue. And I'm quite pale. Still feel very poorly. I've come downstairs because Sophie's going to do the shopping on her own, and I need to be in a position that I can open a door. Yesterday was just a complete no-go. Today I'm in a lot of pain. We're thinking it might also be the flu, but we're not sure yet. Yesterday I couldn't get out of bed until about 8 o'clock last night, and I wanted to try some food, and that was a sore mistake. I'd done my nebs at like 9. I had to go straight to sleep, and Sophie woke me up at 2 a.m. to see if I could take my meds because I was really not well. But yeah, today's a bit of another rough day, so hopefully it won't be too long until this is up, but unfortunately you can't put a time on being sick. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. Yay. Oh.
I was trying to take a picture of this, but then that happened.
Oh.
Yeah. Was you okay with that?
I was, Mum, yeah.
Yeah,
right like this.
yeah, this is good for me,
Well,
man.
it is a pets at home voucher.
This is true. Yawn! Oh, that was difficult to yawn upside down, man.
Yeah.
Oh, then I'll sneezed.
Hi. Hi. Boop.
Oh. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna flop like this.
You're very floppity.
I know. Alright, I think I might take this. Oh, that's my lip. Oh, sneeze. Oh, what's down there? Oh, what's down there? My ears. My ears are down there.
And a sick bucket.
Yeah. An empty one, just to clarify, guys.
Beautiful.
Floor, ma'am. Yeah, let me carry on then.
Did you miss the bit where she actually... Super cute. Tissue paper got wrapped around burger. Dixie tried taking burger. Got distracted with paper. Then Mama picks up the camera, and she got distracted with burger again. Burger. What's in your tongue?
What?
Paper?
What?
Sticky?
Whoa.
Wow. Burger. Thank it fell. A bit closer. No, I'm gonna take it further away and give it to Mummy. And this little beast is hungry again. So the other day when I wasn't feeling great, Soph came home with some chocolate and this cinema chart. So I've put numbers 1 to 100 on little pieces of paper there. We can pick a number out, choose what film we want, and look, there's like a huge array of different films that we can choose for our cinema dates on a Sunday.
Yay.
Good morning. We're back with
Hi
you.
guys. We've had a fun morning.
Yeah, it's been about, look at that eye right there.
Can they see my
Yeah.
eyeball now?
So by the time you're watching this, it's been, hang on, 5 days since we uploaded a video, and it's been a wild 5 days, let me tell you that. Update on this morning, we found this weird white mold stuff growing by our back door, which we've had issues with our back door, the fact from the cowboy builders, they didn't put it in properly, and there's like a gap like this that goes all the way around the door, and a draft comes through and wetness comes through, and now there's this mold. So Soph's just rung up, and despite her saying like 3 times like me having a chronic lung disease and mold in the house is not good,
And the fact that it can put her in hospital and ICU.
yeah, they're not seeing it as a priority. It'll get done when when someone can get her, which isn't good.
And she said that somebody rang up the other day after a week and was just like, I put this complaint in, like this repair in a week ago, and she was like, yeah, that's not long to wait in our system. And so now we're just like, well, is it going to be like a few weeks to a month or longer that we've got to wait with this mold growing?
And the problem is we can't wipe it away because they need to see it. Great. Just what we need. But as a little bit of a roundup, after that bout of sickness that literally came out of the blue, had the sickness thing, and then it disappeared as quick as it came. I was fine for a few hours. Then it got to about 9 o'clock. Really just didn't start feeling well, like a really bad pressure in my head, and I was starting to feel really, really hot. Got upstairs. Couldn't even think about taking my meds because I really felt like I was going to be sick again. The nausea and vomiting was just like high up there. My skin, I was literally like a lobster, and it was on fire.
Yeah, you were really hot, weren't you?
Visually, to touch,
Yeah,
internally.
she's really hot visually. Inappropriate moment.
It was literally like literally, you picture a lobster, that redness, that was me all over.
Yeah.
It was not pleasant. I was sweating like I don't know what. I couldn't lie properly because of my head. Like normally when I have a migraine, if I lie into the migraine, it helps it. But this didn't work. I had this pain all over my body. It wasn't specific to joints or muscles or what. It was literally all over.
Was it bone pain? Maybe is it midday? I'm joking. Sorry.
What else was it?
Um,
I couldn't stay awake.
no.
Literally, I was just asleep all the time.
It's you were kind of fluey, weren't you? But
Yeah.
without having the flu.
Like, if I would get up to go to the... I was in bed a lot, and the bathroom is literally, for a human to walk, is probably no more than 10 steps to get there.
Unless you're short like me, in which case it's probably more like 20.
Yeah.
It's not very far.
Bearing in mind I don't walk, so I would transfer into my wheelchair upstairs to go to the loo.
3 wheels.
Yeah.
And then you'd be there.
And then roll back, and by the time I get back, I was in a pool of sweat, like, dripping everywhere. And this went on for, like, 24 hours.
You literally stayed in bed, like, the whole day, didn't you?
By the evening, I tried to come down and have some breakfast. Well, I had something to eat. It was evening. It wasn't breakfast. Kind of, like, picked up a little bit. Fantastic. Ate everything. I was like, all was well. And then within about 2 hours of that happening, I was having to go back up to bed, straight back to sleep. The migraine came back full force. It was all happening again. And then I woke up yesterday. Still wasn't brilliant. Sophie had to do the shopping on her own.
Which was awful, by the way. But anyway.
I slept until she got back, which was about 1 o'clock. Had something to eat. Went back to sleep until about tea time. Had something to eat again. Went back to sleep. And then after about an hour in the evening, we went upstairs to bed. And I'm actually starting to feel like a human today, kind
You don't
of.
necessarily look like one yet.
No.
No.
I still feel very exhausted, like drained from it all, and I think it's going to be a good few days until that's actually sorted. But I think I'm over the worst of it. We think it was one of the new antibugs that I'm on, like my prophylactic ones. So every month, I've got 3 antibiotics: amoxicillin, doxycycline, and Septrin. So 1 month I'll have the amoxicillin. So say January I'll have the amoxicillin. February I'll have doxycycline. March I'll have Septrin. April will go back to amoxicillin again. So it's on that little rota. I've had the Septrin before, and when I first went on it, I was a little bit poorly. But it's a drug
bad, was it?
No, but it's a drug I'd never had before, so I was thinking, okay, my body might need to get used to it. This time, we think it's that because...
1 dose.
Yeah,
happened, wasn't it?
1 dose. And I've not had it since, and I've started getting better. So I know...
I don't think it would be a good idea. With your history with allergies, I don't think it would be a good idea to take it again. Because the last thing you want to happen is for the first round of having it, your body was like, I can deal with this.
Yeah.
But then this time you had 1 dose and you were very unwell.
Part of me wants to try, like, if any of you follow the Fry Life with Mary, when she has antibiotics, the first 24, 48 hours, she's got a splitting head, her temperature goes up, she's like DMV, she's really poorly for like literally the first 24, 48 hours. And once she's after that hurdle, it kind of gets better. So part of me is wondering, well, is it that? Is it my body just trying to take on board the new drug, and once it settles, it'll be okay? But then part of me is like, is this the beginning stages of like a big allergic reaction? Obviously, we had to cancel our friend Jess coming over, which I was so pissed about, because we've had to cancel on her so many times now, and it's really starting to cheese me off. So we've rebooked it for next Monday, Tuesday for her to come over. I might, depending on if we've got any appointments, I might try it again next Wednesday, depending on what we've got planned. But if the same thing happens again, for sure, 100%, I'm not going to take it, because I don't think I could cope with that every third month. I think that would literally kill me. But obviously if I take it and it's absolutely fine, then I've picked up some bug somewhere for 24, 48 hours, and that bug knocked me off my feet well and truly, which wasn't nice. Thankfully, if it is a bug, Soph hasn't got it yet. Let's hope if it is a bug, she doesn't pick it up. But yeah, it's kind of just been a absolute chill, do nothing last few days. Just sitting, resting, nothing's been done. Yeah, just seeing how each day's gone, basically. But yeah, other than that, that's kind of it for the update. Apologies again. Obviously, when this goes up, it will be 5 days with no vlogs. I did mention the other day, I think, that I know Sophie's there and she could upload the vlogs, but I do all the editing and putting it together and uploading it and whatever else.
I don't know what I'm doing, basically.
Yeah. So with Sophie trying to do the normal caring stuff, plus this caring stuff on top, and trying to get her to do a vlog, it's not fair. So we've kind of just put the vlog on the back burner. But now that I'm better again, we will carry on.
Yay!
So this vlog is going to have gone up after last Sunday's ASMR, because we did manage to film it just before I went poorly. So then there's all this little catch up, and then tomorrow is going to be Soph's Birchbox, which actually arrived before my Say It With a Sock and my and the Woof Woof box. 2 seconds, we'll be back. Sorry about that. I had to ring the chest clinic because my new NIV mask is just not working for me again. I've lost count of how many masks I've gone through now, but thankfully they're okay with it and they're sending out a new one. Talking of chest clinic though and whole chest stuff, one thing that's really cheesed us off, you know, I had immunology the other week, then they turned around and said that I need to send off sputums for this specific bug because it's shown once, but the GP just aren't testing it enough, and they need to test it for me to be able to have treatment, because there's a very high chance I've got this bug still, and it needs 2 tests with it to start the medication. Well, even though the immunology have wrote a letter to the GP stating they need to test for this bug, and I've received that letter as well, so I know that it got sent. We sent a sputum last Friday.
Wrote it on there.
Literally wrote MCNS plus AFB as requested by immunology.
Still didn't do it.
They didn't test for it.
So
Again.
it's a wasted sample again.
We don't know what to do. The only other thing we can do is wake up super early to be able to get my body going, to do my nebs, to get moving, to get a sputum going, because it's not as easy as just coughing it up. It is really sticky, so it takes a lot of effort, and then we've got to get it to the hospital by 10 a.m. wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Something like that, just to be tested. So to get to the city from here for 10 a.m, we would even have to be leaving at 8 a.m. It would be a huge palaver. But it looks like that's the only way that we're going to get it done, because the GP surgery still won't bloody listen.
Which is just typical.
Yeah.
Your butt is...
But yeah, that's pretty much the rundown of what's been going on. So other than the other day, which you've seen, took her mum and dad to her dad's PIP assessment. But other than that, she's just kind of been...
Well, I did that the other day, and then yesterday I did...
brave going out.
Which wasn't nice.
No, and paying bills and shiz.
Yeah, I'm not good at that. That was bad
No.
already.
But yeah, I knew that I just wouldn't be able to go. Just getting off the stair lift to get here, my head pounded and I was just awful. I was really pale, wasn't I? And I think I documented it actually.
Your lips were blue the whole day yesterday.
Yeah. But I do feel a little bit better again today. I am about to have a nap, saying that. It is 12:30 now.
And I'm about to batch cook 4 different types of healthy soups from the Pinch of Nom website.
Oh, before you do that, I forgot to feed the fish this morning.
Rude.
Well, you forgot first, and the filter needs sorting out and the water needs topping up.
Ruder.
But that's a catch up from us. Apologies again for going AWOL for so long. It was completely out of our hands.
Yeah, we don't like not doing it. I mean,
no.
as you'll see, we still recorded every single day.
We recorded
just
something.
Couldn't get to putting it into a vlog.
No. But we are back. We're fighting fit-ish.
That's the funniest thing I ever heard.
And we're doing it for you guys. And hello and welcome to even more subscribers.
Welcome to the
Whoop,
family.
But for now, thanks for coming on to stay with us these past 5 days with us. And we'll see you tomorrow.
Good night, everyone.
Good night. Literally, just ended the vlog. I saw that somebody else new subscribed. And so it was like, oh, what are we at now? And I was like, 99 to 98, lads. Just got on there at 105!
We will be doing some kind of celebratory thing
Yep.
to celebrate more than 100 subscribers. We haven't decided what yet, so we will get back to you on that one.
When we started doing this, we just bits of celebrating as well. All we wanted to do was just reach out to a couple of people to let them know they are not alone in this journey. We are here with them, and now we have been there for 105 of you. Celebrate out there! Dixie, celebrate! 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 Yoo-hoo! Thanks to all of you! 105! Yeah! Gizmo says hi too, but he's still in his hutch.
Yeah. What are you doing?
A Gizmo wiggle nose.
Oh,